Hi again, everybody. It's Professor Lucien. This is the review video for Module 2, which we just completed last week, and everybody submitted their work last night, or most people did. So I just want to review performance, go over some of the things, and then look ahead. So here's this last week. This is cumulative over 2 weeks. So quiz numbers are good, assignment numbers are good, reflections really, really good. One student is yet to submit any assignments, which is kind of dragging things down. That's the student here. I'm going to reach out to them again this week. I'm going to reach out to some of you others just to see how things are going as well. I did receive several emails from you. Thank you for doing that. I actually really like to hear from you. We did have one student drop the class. They didn't reach out to me. I don't know. Maybe it was just because summer's too busy. They were doing fine. I don't know why, but they did. But overall, I'm liking the improvements from week 1. More of you are providing fuller answers or fuller responses to the assignment. And I really like the thought and the connection you've made to the items on the reflection assignment. Yeah, that was good. This week's quiz, no question was below 70%, so I'm not going to go over any of them. And you guys did overall a really good job. So that was awesome. Let's see. So what did we cover this week? We covered OSHA stuff. I mean, I could talk at length about details, but it was really more of a crash course on it. I want you to know that OSHA compliance is the absolute minimum. We can do much better than what they require of us. I wanted you to understand the reasons for an inspection, how unlikely it is, how to prepare and manage one, what our objectives are, and that is to show off. Show them that we know what we're doing and we're improving. And then how to create a plan for if OSHA was to show up. And make sure you're referencing OSHA documents in everything you do. And then how to build a company risk profile, which I think is really important. It's something that people can relate to, and I'm talking upper management. And then you engage with the workers, educate management. Everything's about gaining trust and then having them help. And then just keep doing it over and over. This week, lectures 11 through 15, things are changing. We're going to be talking about some of the big causes of accidents and injury costs. But we're going to start with hazard mitigation or the hazard control hierarchy and get a little bit into PPE and training. So there's going to be a lot more content from here on out. I'm going to try to provide more videos for you. I'm using some of my older lectures now, but I'm creating a preview or an updated video to go with it. And those seem to be getting a little bit longer. I'm making sure that I'm covering things, and then I'm trying to show you more things. And so I'm interested to find out what you think about that. I think that everything's getting better. I'm pulling out more content than what was prior and just trying to get it to the basics. This week, we've got the first course assignment, and that is the incident investigation assignment. So there are 3 case studies. You're going to do all 3. And for each one of these, you're going to do 4 things. You're going to determine whether it was OSHA recordable based on the criteria, and I want you to state why it is or why it isn't. I want you to select an incident investigation technique because there is one that is best for all. And I've been trying to, at least this week in the videos, talk a little bit more about which technique I think would be best for certain issues. But refer back to the textbook and how Oakley describes it, the pros and cons. Conduct an incident investigation, identifying, describing the causal agents, so do the best you can, and then make a recommendation. Based on, you can search, what would be a good recommendation to solve this, and provide a range of solutions, corrective actions. That'll be, each one of these 4 is 25%. Add it all together, it's, I think, 10% of your overall grade. So this is important. This is actually one of our artifacts we use for our ABET accreditation. And here's where it's located under the module 3. It's right here. So here's the assignment we just looked at. There's more to it, so look into it. You can just type your work right into it. It's a Word document, and then you upload it here. It's due by July 6th. I also want you to start thinking about the other big course project, and that is a case study. It's why I asked if you have access to a workplace. I haven't posted it yet. It's going to be available in week 4. But basically, you're going to conduct some form of real-world assessment. It's just a matter of what you want to do and where you can do it. And so here's just a summary. Again, it's going to be posted next week. It's due on the 27th, July 27th. I got to check on those dates real quick. Anyway, so the semester project assignment is here, and then what I did is I provided some other resources to kind of fill you in on what students need to do as they progress through this program, and then a bunch of examples of things that have been done just to kind of help you out. In week 4, and again, I'll go over this again next week for the assignment, I want you to propose where you're going to do your case study and what you want to do. And if you have questions, reach out to me. It's better to do it now than wait until the final week. And then here's a reminder that the week of July 22nd, so it's 22nd through the 25th is that week. So the 27th will be that Sunday. That's correct. And then things are due on the 29th. I will be in Orlando that whole week. I'm going to try to do some recordings. What do they call those? Vlogs almost. And I'm going to share them with you just so you get some insight on what it's like to be at one of the biggest safety conferences, at least in the U.S. And so you get a little bit out of that as well. But that's week 6. So that's when you're going to be working on your case study. I think there's only 3 lectures prepared for that week. Getting back to you is I'm only going to be able to get back to you in the evening once I get back from all of my obligations. So that's everything for this week. Please reach out to me if you have questions or want to talk about something. I'm enjoying those of you taking advantage of that. Otherwise, just keep plugging away, and please have a safe 4th of July holiday. I hope you are aware that the fireworks hurt people every year. They cause fires. So please take the precautions to be safe as you celebrate, but definitely celebrate our 4th of July. Thanks, everybody. Bye.